What do you expect from Brady the rest of the season?
I expect him to be Tom Brady. All the parts that
Not very good. That's
Well,
what you
well-
think. I mean, isn't that what you've been calling it? I'm serious. I got it. I don't.
Are you looking for the question?
Yeah, I could have swore it was my turn.
Okay,
Oh,
but wait a second. When you say I expect him to be Tom Brady, all I've heard from you for the whole week is he's not very good anymore. So that's what you're expecting?
You gonna let me finish?
I don't know.
Okay, can I finish?
I need definition.
I'm gonna give you definition.
Who is Tom Brady to you, Shannon?
Again, I've been told for the longest time everything in New England as far as players are interchangeable except number 12.
Well, that's a fact.
Okay, then.
Yeah.
So this should have no effect on him because I saw him come back from a 28-3 deficit without Gronkowski. I saw him throw for the most yards in playoff history without Julian Edelman. So with that being said, this should be, as the word Cam Jordan, this should be a speed bump. This should have no effect on him because Skip Bayless has told you and I, Jenny, he go get 3 guys from Dorchester.
Okay, now you're just being sarcastic. So what do you really expect? What's the truth? You expect him to struggle.
No. Skip, they're playing Buffalo. They're playing the Jets. Yeah. Really? You struggle.
I don't know.
You do know. You need to stop. I know what you're trying to do. You see what he's trying to do, Jenny? He's trying to build in suspense. He's trying to build, Tom Brady, he's going to be up against it now. He has no chance. So then when he goes and throws for 300, he's the GOAT. Tom, terrific. No, I'm not going to let you do that, Skip Bayless.
I haven't spoken.
You have spoken. You interrupted me at the beginning. Look, Josh Gordon was the only guy that could take the top off the coverage. He's the only guy that you can throw the ball up in a crowd, and he could come down with it. Now, most of the guys are in a crowd because they can't run anymore. Gronk is in a crowd because he can't run anymore, Skip. Julian Edelman, I believe he's still probably another 6 months from being totally healthy on that knee.
I agree.
But maybe he's 32 years of age, and maybe some of that start quickness start to dissipate.
You are correct.
Chris Hogan is a guy, Skip.
Yep.
You just can't tell him to go get open. You have to run plays to get him open, like you run rub routes, and you see the Pittsburgh Steelers DBs running to each other. Now he has untouched 63 yards.
Or run a fake reverse where the defense completely screws it up.
And have Edelman throw him the ball down the field, and they blow a coverage, and boom, that's what you get.
Right.
But look, Josh Gordon was on the field 72% of the snaps for in 11 games. He had 40 receptions, 720 yards, 3 touchdowns. So there was an outside chance, very outside, that he could get 1,000 yards after missing the amount of time that he did miss. But the Patriots always find a way. It doesn't matter who comes or who goes. They find a way offensively to get it done. Now, what we're going to see is an uptick, Skip. And everybody looks at Kamara and they look at Christian McCaffrey and they look at Zeke. But the guy that has more targets than those guys is James White.
Yep.
He's the most targeted guy on their roster. So so we keep talking about check down Alex and dink and dunk Dak and around the line of scrimmage, old Andrew Luck. Your guy throws the ball to the running back more than any other quarterback in football.
But those go for nice gains, so it doesn't look like a check down on yards per attempt.
So is that him or is that James White? I'm just trying to figure it out, Skip Bayless.
So you say James White is the MVP of the Patriots?
Oh, my goodness.
I don't know. I think you're just trying to make that case.
Skip, you saw what he did in the Super Bowl. He had 14 catches. A lot of that, Skip, they was 3rd and 5. They dump it to James White. He gets 6. Or he gets 7 yards. He was unbelievable. He could have easily been the MVP. I understand why they gave it to Tom Brady.
Is that breaking the rules? I mean, is that within the rules to throw it to James White?
You do that all the time. You know what, Skip Bayless?
No, I mean, you act like it's against the rules somehow. Like you can't do that.
It's funny how when Tom Brady checks the ball down, it's well within the rules. But let Aaron Rodgers check the ball down. You let Andrew Luck check the ball down. Now all of a sudden, his yards per attempt is not even close to Tom Brady's. Why you do that?
Aaron Rodgers has the 4th worst yards per attempt this year. Tom Brady has actually the 4th best.
But
all right,
he's checking the ball down, right?
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Is it my turn?
It's your turn.
Okay. What you're about to see is real, raw, all-out psycho Tom. And I tell you, this guy's got this alter ego that I can't quite explain, but when he's on a football field competing, he goes somewhere else. He goes into his own personal twilight zone, And sometimes I can't even recognize him because he just loses it, man. And he usually loses it on the opposition. And I think you're going to get all the Psycho Tom you can get over the next 2 games because these are going to be grinder games against division opponents.
Josh Allen and Sam Darnold. That's going to be grinded games.
Josh Allen is, believe it or
Who
not,
is a running back masquerading as a quarterback.
He is second in quarterback rush yards this year in the National Football League.
So
He's
you
got
think he
506 rushing yards. That's second only to Lamar Jackson's 566. And Josh Allen is averaging 7 yards a carry. 7
think about what
yards
you
a carry?
said. Skip, if that was a running back, I said, oh my goodness, that's unbelievable. But Josh Allen's job is to throw the football.
Yeah.
So him running the ball, you actually think Coach Belichick's going to let him run the football and beat them running the football?
So I'm trying to figure out how the Patriots are going to score because all of a sudden you have to elevate receivers because Josh Gordon had the second highest yards per catch in the National Football League. He was 18 yards per catch. In that play he made against Aaron Rodgers' team that night, that breakaway play that broke the game open.
Yes.
See, they can't do that anymore. They don't have that anymore. I guess Philip Dorsett's capable of that, but I never see it happen. I mean, he can run, but he can't actually catch and run on the football field.
Right.
He's not a great football player. He doesn't seem to know how to do it. And Brady works with him after practice, and they try to get on the same wavelength, but they never quite have. So he's caught 27 balls this year. Chris Hogan's caught all of 29 balls. And now those 2 guys go up in the pecking order, and now you got to depend on both of them. And to your point, Chris Hogan's 30 and Julian's 32. They just don't look the same to me. So Gronk is like this broken down Frankenstein monster who just sort of, me, Frankenstein, who just sort of teeters along. He can't run. He can't jump. He can't be trusted anymore. So he's going to throw it to whom now? I don't know. I thought Josh Gordon was like a godsend after 4 or 5 years.
What?
Yeah.
Hold up. Not the Josh. I know you're not talking about the Josh Gordon that had the piano on his back. So not only did they
But
move,
it was all he had. At least he had a guy with a piano on his back.
now not only did they help Tom Brady in removing a guy that had a piano on his back, they removed the piano and the guy that was carrying the piano.
They sure
but
did.
I don't. Skip Bayless. I'm not going to let you or all these Brady fans.
Yep.
No, I'm not going to let you off the hook.
Yep.
If he struggles, I don't want to hear he doesn't have anybody because that's what you commend him for. Him not having an AB or a Julio and putting up these numbers.
So let me make sure I'm correct about this.
Yes.
You said Tom Brady did not deserve to make the Pro Bowl.
He didn't.
Okay, so that means New England has 0 Pro Bowlers on offense, correct?
Correct.
No offensive linemen, no skill players, no running back, no quarterback.
No.
Right?
Hold on. They didn't have any 2018. Gronk is a multiple-time Pro Bowler.
But he's not anymore. You just said it. So he's dismissed. He's out.
So
He's washed.
So let me just make sure. So are we going to wipe away all the Pro Bowls
Yes.
and first-team All-Pros
Yes.
that he made?
Yes. They had none this year. So on defense, the woeful New England Patriots featuring the genius Bill Belichick, who's lost his fastball on defense, coaching defense, they had 1 Pro Bowler. They had Stephon Gilmore, and that's it.
How many from Buffalo?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't really care. I'm
You
talking
do
about
know.
New England right now because on paper, I promise you, if you got GMs to vote on breaking down the teams, Buffalo would be right there with New England in talent across the board. They just would. I'll take LaShawn McCoy right now.
He
over what
hurt.
they have. Yeah.
Hurt.
Well, I'll just take him.
You want a hurt guy?
So right now, yards per rushing attempt, New England is 28th. You like that? Because now you got to sort of go back and feature the run, right?
Yeah.
They're 28th in yards per rush attempt. You like that? I don't.
Look, it looked to me that they were starting to turn the corner as far as being able to run the football, and then Sonny Michel got hurt again. Because remember, Skip, he was hurt coming into the season, and so he got his legs up on him. And I told you, I say, Skip, just be patient with him. They'll find a way to use him like they did at University of Georgia. And Josh McDaniels came up with some great schemes in the 3 wide receiver set, and he started to crease people. Then he got nicked, and so they kind of fell back to the pack as far as running the football. But you look, is the moment that you think that all hope is gone in New England, they find a way to get it done.
Okay.
I expect them to do the same thing.
I've seen a team that cannot rush the passer. It cannot get off the field on third down. I think it's 29th in the league in stopping third downs. And I saw a team that at Miami gave up 189-yard rushing and then 158 at Pittsburgh. That won't get it done. So Tom Brady's going to have to win in spite of a substandard Belichick defense and with no other Pro Bowlers on offense and having lost his best target. That means Tom Brady at age 41 is up against his highest degree of difficulty going into the playoffs in his career. Would you agree with that? It would be. It just would be. But right now, if you had GM's vote on receiving cores, New England would finish in the bottom 5.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Okay.
They're not very good.
Okay. So, defensively, I can just show you the numbers. They scream. I'm just being nice about it. It's a below average Belichick defense.
Well, Skip, if you think about it, with the exception of Chandler Jones, they've really they haven't had since the McGinnises and the Seymours a guy that can consistently get to the quarterback. And so what they try and make you do, they don't want to give up the home run. They want you to nickel and dime your way down the field. Once the field is condensed, they feel they can coax you into making a mistake as opposed to giving up the 50-yard to 60-yard touchdown. If you notice, that's what they did to Pat Mahomes in the first half, Skip. Yeah, he drove the ball, but as soon as they got down to the red zone, they forced him into some turnovers. And that's the way they play defense. They force you to make a mistake, and then Tom Brady capitalizes on it.
Okay, thank you. They still have number 12.
Okay.
So they can obviously beat Buffalo, and I believe they will beat a rookie quarterback with the Jets.
Oh, they can beat Buffalo.
Well, I think it'll be a grind. You watch it be a grind. Buffalo can play them tough. The Jets can play them tough.
All I'm saying is that I don't want the excuse that Tom Brady doesn't have anybody, because that's why you call him the GOAT, because he doesn't have an AB or Julio, and he gets it done.
He doesn't.
Okay.
Now he really doesn't.
No. Call those guys from Dorchester. They're not busy.
Well, he may have to call them this Sunday.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They call them guys.
No, he doesn't call them. He just waits until an hour before the game and goes up in the stands and said, hey, you three.
Yeah.
I'll take you three. Could you guys put some pads and helmets
Well, the guys up in Dorchester, the boats are not going out this time of year.
Really?
So they're not busy
Available?
Yeah.
Hold some auditions.
Yep.
Some
Well, all I know is the Patriots need the Eagles to take care of the Texans. We're going to talk about that game in just a minute, but that needs to happen. And if that happens, this team's got a shot.
Come on, Texans.